What is up, everybody? This is No Continues, your favorite video game discussion podcast. My name is Juice. I'm, of course, joined by my good friend and co host, Bounzo.
Hello, hello.
On the show today, we're going to be talking about more gaming layoffs. What else could possibly go wrong in
What
gaming
else?
in 2026? Pokemon rumors, some potential leaks to go over.
Yep.
And of course, we're going to be talking about that Sony State of Play. 60 minutes of tons and tons of games
Beautiful
to talk
state of
about.
play.
Ben, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. You know, we had a small technical difficulty, but we're back.
Second week in a row.
Second week in a row. Yeah, we're rusty, but we're back better than ever. I'm doing great. How about you, Juice? How are you today?
I am doing fantastic. I promise by the summer we won't be rusty.
No,
By the time June rolls around,
For sure.
smooth sailing for us. Obviously, we got a lot to get into. The Sony State of Play. Lots of games to talk about.
Yep.
I think there's some surprises in there that I think that we're gonna be excited to talk about.
Big surprises.
It'll be a good one. A lot of games to get into.
Yep.
Couple little news stories, of course.
Yes.
But Ben, we didn't get to do it last time. I want to ask you, what have you been playing?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Juice, because I've been playing the Virtual Boy online.
Yeah.
For the people over on the tube, you can see it on the screen right now. Go check us out over on the Red app if you can, if you want more visuals about the No Continue podcast. But yes, I've been trying out. This is one day before the actual release of the Nintendo Switch Online Virtual Boy app, and Nintendo was kind enough to send it a day before. It's a joke. I just received it a day before because I paid for express shipping. But yeah, initial thoughts. It's all right. It's really migraine-y, like kind of. I don't know. It's
the rumors were true.
Yeah, the rumors are but
very migraine.
To be honest, it's not as bad as I remember it being. But after a long session of playing, it kind of gets a little bit like your brain kind of gets fried a little bit because of the red, the bright red just splashing on your eyes. It's kind of like intense a little bit. And I've been playing it for like 6 or 7 hours. I'm sorry, I had to do it. 6 or 7. No, I've been playing it for like 5 hours realistically, and testing it out with my normal Switch OLED, Switch 2, and it's a fun experience. The depth effect is really interesting. It's really fun. If you're a fan of 3DS especially, you're gonna love the depth effect in the Virtual Boy. I thought it would have been less depth effects or less parallax scrolling in a way, but no, it's really impressive, honestly. So yeah, big review coming up probably this week. We'll have to see. Also, I've been playing Martin's Fever. It's it's all right. No, to be honest, I've been playing like 5 or 10 minutes portably just to see what it looks like. I will say, though, that it looks fantastic, especially handheld. I haven't played it docked, so I'm really hyped to see what it looks docked. But it looks really great. It looks crisp, not 4K, but 1080p, 60 FPS for sure. And yeah, I've been, I guess, enjoying it for 20 minutes. And lastly, what I've been playing, again, if you're on the tube, you can see on the screen, it's the Analog Pocket. I've been playing.
So nice.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of it. I recently picked up Crash and Spyro Super Pack. Yeah, it's a really neat device. It's really fun. I love the fact that I can just play games on my screen as well because I picked up the dock. No, it's a super neat console. It's just a little bit on the expensive side, but other than that, I think it's a great console. Another video coming soon about this as well. So, Juice, what have you been playing recently? What have you been playing this week? Let us know.
Yeah, talked in private. You know, I've been really into roguelikes and indie games. I've just, not that I don't want to play anything triple A per se, but I've just been connecting with them a lot more. They're
Yeah.
so much easier to jump into.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've really been enjoying a lot of roguelikes. I've been playing some Risk of Rain 2.
Ooh.
Shout out my guy King on stream. He's a buddy of mine who streams on TikTok. He does roguelikes, and I've been watching him play Risk of Rain 2. So I tried it.
Such a great
I'm really
game.
liking it.
Such a great.
I'm really excited to play some more of it. I've seen my run. Obviously, I've only done like 4 or 5 runs.
Yep.
Very basic and stuff. I see some people's runs, and there's some insane stuff
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happens
yeah.
on the screen. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to get
Have you
to
ever
that point.
completed a run recently or not yet?
I was so close yesterday, and then I died at
The last
like literally
boss
at the very
is
end.
so hard to defeat. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I'll be trying it out again. I've also been playing, of course, Vampire Survivors. I love Vampire Survivors.
So good.
It's so fun.
It's one of the best roguelikes of all
I've
time.
been playing Plinbo, which is a roguelike Plinko game. I really like that. It's super fun. Would recommend. A good $6 buy on Steam.
$6.
Yeah, $6.
Too expensive. Too expensive for me.
And then Mags and I have been playing this one called Dogpile. It's very similar to Suika game, where if you stack 2 of the same things, they combine into like a bigger one, making more points. But it's dogs, so it's like a funny cartoon dog style. There are roguelike elements where you get different cards, different buffs to get more money that you're trying to reach.
Yeah.
It's super quirky, super fun though. If you've ever played Thank Goodness You're Here, the humor is almost exactly the same.
Never played this game.
Thank Goodness You're Here. Oh, you should definitely play it.
I should.
It is an indie classic. I've wanted to talk more about indies on the podcast. Maybe we start something where we bring an indie game to the
I'd be
table.
down.
Like,
I want to get more into indie games as well, because they're fun. They're just pure fun, you know. They're just so fun. So
exactly.
I'm excited.
Sometimes I just need fun without something too long, right? So
we could showcase the best Switch to indies, actually, you know.
Exactly. Best games. Exactly. There you go. We're coming up with stuff on the fly that we want to talk about.
Exactly.
So, and then as far as pickups, I did pick up Mario Tennis Fever. It's back there somewhere in the old bookshelf. So I know you and I will be definitely playing it. We gotta play more. We gotta play more games together.
We do. We're just so busy. Exactly.
Yeah, that's always the tough part. But I'll quickly kind of go through some of the stuff I got here. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined for the Nintendo Switch, all on cartridge. I played the demo on Switch 1, and I thought it looked really good.
It looks
so
great.
Gonna give it a try. I know the big complaint is that it can take long to get into, but I thought the demo was pretty fine. So,
but look. Compared to the 3DS version and the actual PS1 version, it's nothing. Like, I think I'm at the same point at the end of the demo on 3DS, and it took me like 15 hours, and now like demo is like what, 2-3 hours max?
Yeah, exactly.
So like, it's not even comparable.
So bad.
Of course, it's a little bit hard to get into because it's longer than other JRPGs, but it's really good. I'm telling you, so great stories. Great stories.
I also picked up, this is definitely a weird one. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fates. This is a roguelike similar to Hades, like almost beat for beat. So I'll definitely be trying this one on stream, I think, because I don't know, just like
who doesn't love the turtles, man? Who doesn't love the turtles?
I know, that's what I want to know. Who doesn't love the turtles? Who's your favorite turtle?
The blue one, Michelangelo.
See, I always like Leo too. I was a big
Leo.
fan.
Yeah, Leo. So I said,
but the older I get, the more I appreciate Raphael as well. He's kind of the angsty one.
Yeah, he's kind of edgy, you know. I used to like Donatello a lot with his stick. Yeah, I think he's cool, but like I don't like the newer version because he looks too nerdy. I'm a nerd. Like, let's be honest, I'm a nerd, but like I don't know. I don't like his design, so his newer designs.
The best Ninja Turtles cartoon is the 2003 one.
Oh my god, yes.
By far.
Yes.
Easily.
Holy cow. Yeah, it's the best.
Casey Jones is cool. April's cool. The whole thing is sick.
Everything is sick,
we got Pepper Grinder. This is Devolver Digital. It is very similar to Drill Dozer on Game Boy Advance, but imagine it being super fast paced and super quick. So,
is it like a side scroller?
It is side scroller, yeah. So you drill through the ground and basically get a lot of air, a lot of enemies, a lot of like treasure to find. Very cool.
Nice.
Um, I
Kind of
got
like,
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo.
yeah,
Um, I feel like this is a game that you would really
yeah.
enjoy.
Of course.
Very similar to like Link's Awakening, Oracle, like that style
Yeah,
of
like
combat
the
in game.
GBA,
It
not the
looks really
GBA, but the
cool.
Game Boy Color games per se.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really want to get a physical copy. I didn't know there was a physical copy, so that's cool that you're
There
showing me.
is.
So I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna
there's a
buy it.
physical
Yeah,
and there's a special edition with like a stuffed animal of
nice.
Pipistrello, which is
Yeah,
really cool. So
that's cool.
yeah. And then lastly, I got Raven's Watch. This is another roguelike, top down, so kind of Hades-esque, I
Mm.
guess. Apparently, it's very difficult, but it's got fairy tale creatures. So there's Red Riding Hood. She's on the cover there. There's Merlin, Romeo and Juliet. So
Oh,
if you could do co-op, I'm pretty
that's
sure
kind
with
of
this. So
cool.
I'm pretty sure they're broken when you play them together.
Mm.
So, but either way, I'm very excited to try
Very
that one. I heard
exciting.
very good things of this. So.
Nice.
And there's another game that I had put time into, but that'll roll into our news segment.
Yep.
So let's get into the No Continues news roundup. So, firstly, we're starting 2026 off real strong for the gaming industry because we got some more layoffs to talk
Yes,
about.
of course.
Unfortunately, for Riot Games, a ton of developers have been laid off. Seems like specifically developers tied to 2XKO, the free-to-play League of Legends fighting game that came out, I believe, last year. We don't know. We haven't talked about this game
Yeah,
that much here on the
we haven't
podcast.
covered it at all,
I saw a
actually.
ton of people that were really into it when it came out in early access. I
Yeah.
think technically it's still in early access.
Yep.
People seem to really enjoy it. But the last 3 to 4 months,
Nobody talked about it. Yeah,
like,
nobody. Like, it died so quick, so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually,
I don't know what the deal is. Maybe like free to play fighter, that's different.
but
that is a different concept. But I don't know. Maybe people just don't care about it that much. Like what? I don't know.
I think it's just because the devs were not able to sustain a active player base with updates or news or kind of like events or like new battle passes, something, new costumes, anything. Like, especially when you have a new game or a free game, you have to sustain your game through the next update via kind of like fluff, you know. I think they weren't able to kind of like achieve that, or maybe the game was just not fun. I don't know. I haven't played it, to be honest, so I have no idea. I heard my friends talked about it a lot for a week, and then they moved on to other ventures. So yeah.
It seems like fighting games, especially,
it's hit and miss.
They're hard to last for a long time. Street Fighter 6 has kind of lasted. Like, they got new characters coming and stuff. I know a lot of people are playing Guilty Gear Strive, right? That's
but Guilty Gear Strive has been out for the longest time, but it had so many updates that it kind of like they remade a game inside of a game in a way. I know Tekken 8 is being trashed on right now, so
I know.
Yeah. And I love Tekken 8.
And Mortal Kombat 1 when it came out, it seemed like it was popular for a bit when it came out, but now everybody despises it.
But the thing is, it's like, I think
the fighting game community is harsh. They're mean.
Really mean. Exactly. Even Smash Brothers is dead. Like, Smash Ultimate, not a lot of people playing it. It's like one of the best games of all time, one of the best fighting games of all time, and like COVID did help, to be honest. Like, COVID really hit the Smash community hard, but you know, it's a fighting game, so at some point it's gonna die. You know.
The toughest part for me, I want to be good at fighting games. Like, I really want to be good. And Street Fighter 6 was like the only one where I was like, I think I can kind of do this, but you just get dummied by like pros. Like, you just got to play the computer, and that's really it, which is
not fun anymore. I'm not 12 and I don't have 3 video games for a year. Like, I don't want to play a story mode of a fighting game. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'd rather
Yeah.
just play something else than just play against the CPU over and
Yeah.
over again. So
Yeah. Well, at least with 2XKO, a lot of people seem to really care about it at the beginning. Unlike this other game that we're going to talk about that is
mm,
also experiencing a ton of layoffs,
yeah,
and that's High Guard.
yeah,
Unsurprisingly, um, it was announced that quite a few developers were being laid off from the High Guard team. Um, um, this game this is one of the ones that I put some time into, as I just mentioned earlier.
yeah,
Um, I've put about 6 hours into High Guard. Um, I it's fine. I mentioned it in a TikTok.
yeah.
This game is totally fine.
It's all right. Yeah,
Um, yeah, the gunplay is fine. Graphically, it's fine. I do have some issues um, with it. But the main issue with High Guard, and take away the online
yeah.
hate, take away the game awards, take away all of that, is the player base that they want for this game are already well established in other
Yeah.
games, whether that be Rainbow Six Siege, whether that be Marvel Rivals, or Overwatch that
Overwatch.
just got
Yeah.
a huge update
Yep.
that a lot of people are going back to. Trying to pull players from those games into yours is just it's insanely
It's
difficult. It's
it's
almost impossible.
impossible. It's impossible. Nobody's gonna play a free to play game and spend money when they've spent thousands of dollars on Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or Fortnite even. Like they're
Yeah.
not gonna commit if they're unsure if the game is gonna do great. And that's the thing. That's the biggest problems with live as a service games nowadays is players doesn't want to commit because they're always going back to what they've invested in terms of money, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Because those games are free, people are putting tons of money because, oh no, the game is free, I'll just put $20 here and there. I'll just buy the new skin. Every week you spend 20 to 30 to $50. Turns out after a year you spent $2,000 on the game. You don't want to do that anymore, so you can't really commit to other free to play game if you have other games that you spent $2,000 on. So I don't know. For me, I think, and I'm the same. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play anything other than Fortnite, or I might go back to Overwatch because they kind of like revamped the game all over
Overwatch,
again.
Everybody.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But I spent so much money in it that I'm just like, why not just give it another go?
Ben, low key Overwatch nerd. Heard it here first.
Overwatch nerd. No, but I like Overwatch. I think I like Paladin a little bit more, which is a high-res version of Overwatch.
In fairness to Overwatch, like when it first came out, it was ginormous.
But it was the first hero shooter.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of solidified the hero shooter genre. Like, of course.
Exactly.
And it was really good. Really, like, it was vibrant graphics, really cool characters, good backstory, good story as well. It was super fun. It was super fun.
Yeah.
But, greed has taken over Overwatch.
Well, that's the other thing, right? So, really sorry, High Guard.
Guess
you weren't the worst thing ever, but unfortunately, nothing too memorable. And it feels like the next time we're talking about this game, it'll probably be the end of this game, unfortunately.
Which is going to be in a month.
Yeah. Check back in April.
Check back in April.
Don't have technical difficulties, and High Guard is unfortunately
exactly.
So,
but
moving on. Let's get to some other another common theme with gaming in 2026. That is AI totally disrupting the gaming space. It was just announced recently by Valve that they are delaying the release of the Steam Machine. If you don't know what the Steam Machine is, it is a new device that was announced probably about 4 or 5 months ago by Steam. It's basically a little cube. it's basically their attempt to enter the console gaming market.
Yep.
And unfortunately, they've announced that it will be delayed along with the controller accessory. And they specifically cite the component costs. It is too expensive to make this thing right now.
Yep.
And it sounds like they can't get it to a price that they think it would sell at.
It wouldn't. Yeah.
Alternatively,
Yeah.
it has been noticed that the Steam Deck has been sold out for about a week now, and it doesn't sound like they're going to be restocked anytime soon. So,
but let's be honest.
AI,
here, let's be honest here. Like the Steam Deck, as much as people talk about it, as much as people praise it, it didn't sell well. It sold like what?
Yeah, I think it's about 2 million.
2 million copies.
Like,
it's nothing. It's literally nothing. So, like, it's not being restocked is not a big issue for me. Like, of course, like as I'm saying this, my Steam Deck just broke. It's easily repairable, but I just don't want to open it. So I was thinking of buying another Steam Deck. Be like, oh, just get ahead of the curve before AI takes over, and it happened. I don't think they're gonna restock, and the LCD model has already been discontinued. It's like official, so now they're only having the OLED model available. I don't even think it's available right now. But I mean, I don't know. OLED model being more expensive than a Switch 2 and less powerful. I don't know.
The big positive with the Steam Deck, and I really should have bought one, is that it is way cheaper to get that than any of these other PC handhelds that are like nearly like $1,500.
It is the best PC handheld.
I always question the market for that.
But as I've said it multiple times in the podcast, but I own a Legion Go and a Steam Deck, and I highly recommend buying a Steam Deck instead of buying a Legion Go. Just for the price difference. Like, yes, the Legion Go is more powerful, but it takes 3 hours until the battery's dead. Not even like an hour. I would say like an hour, a good hour, and the battery's dead. Like, it doesn't work anymore. You have to charge it back up. Like Steam Deck, it's like a 6 hours. It runs pretty much most of your Steam library, if not all of them, and it's super comfortable. It's a little bit heavy on the side, but it's a really cool console. I would really recommend it personally.
So this is unfortunate. I actually was looking forward to the Steam Machine. I wanted to see one and see how they were doing. Obviously, the reason for this, and you're probably wondering why, how could AI be affecting this? Well, the components that are made to make these AI data centers are being by like the components like the memory, the graphics card, all these types of things that are making, your gaming consoles, your PCs. They are being bought up by these massive tech companies to make these AI data centers. I think even Nvidia announced that they won't be making a new graphics card for like 2 years or something, which is crazy. They usually make one every year. So
they've been doing it for the past 15 years or something, and now they're like, nope.
So you can thank Grok, you can thank Copilot,
you can thank
ChatGPT. You can thank all these guys for ruining gaming in 2026. So thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Razer's AI weird thing powered by Grok, which is going to be turned into a Gooner basement dweller machine. Yay! Woohoo!
I am amazed by how many people use like AI images to produce like
oh my god, it's crazy
images of themselves, and they just look horrible. They just look terrible.
Yes. Yeah, like it's funny because one of my girlfriend's coworkers, she AI'd herself in a group photo, and it's just weird. Like, why would you do that? Because she couldn't attend or something, and like, why would you do that? Just why?
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Just take the L. Don't AI yourself. Don't make the RAM cost $900 because you wanted to be part of the group. Like, come on, dog. I don't know. It's like weird.
It's wild to me that the reason PC gaming is going up in price, because maybe consoles are going up in price, like the PS5
Mm.
or the Switch 2, is because someone wants to AI a cartoon picture of
Of
themselves as a
themselves.
barista.
Yeah.
That is like
Ugh,
crazy to
yeah.
me, that this is what's really affecting gaming in
Yeah.
2026. Like, so many people
So
make
many
these
people.
terrible
Yeah.
images or videos with AI. It's like, I I see no entertainment out of it, and it's, yeah, it's really tiring. It's tiring to watch.
Mm.
Like, so just
I,
the worst. Please stop making these slop videos, please.
yeah. Please.
Please.
Please. AI slop needs to stop.
But we talked about it last podcast. Like we don't talk about Nintendo enough around here. Pokemon Day is coming up at
Yep.
the end of February, and the rumors are ramping up. With one rumor, you and I kind of talked about it and alluded to it last time,
Yep.
was that maybe Pokemon Company would bring some like classic
Yep.
games to the Nintendo Switch. And the rumor is that the Pokemon Company is looking to bring Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf
Yes,
Green over
sir.
to the Nintendo Switch. Now this piques my interest
Yes,
a lot.
same. It has.
I know you're excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this news. I think it's gonna happen? I don't know. But what the rumors are saying is that there would be separate from Nintendo Switch Online, and the reason why this is, and the reason why this makes sense, is because the Pokemon companies are very stingy with their save files. Unfortunately, if they allow you to have multiple save files, it's going to be super easy to duplicate Pokemon, especially rarer Pokemons like shiny Pokemons or legendary Pokemon. Is going to remove the meaning behind every capture. Is going to remove the meaning behind what makes Pokemon fun. So of course it's not going to be on NSO. But the biggest thing, and this is not they actually, it works with NSO because they want you to buy 2 copies, but by allowing only 1 save files, by the way, guys, they're not gonna like, if ever you want to do another playthrough, if you want to play the game again, or a sibling wants to play, they will you're kind of forced to buy another copy, unfortunately, because by allowing only 1 save file, you cannot delete your save file with all of your Pokemon. So either you buy the next entry in the dual entry, or you buy another Pokemon game. So that is why the Pokemon Company doesn't want you to have it on NSO, because as you all know, NSO has backup saves. You can reload saves, you can play the game on multiple systems and kind of like play with your save files. So yeah, they're gonna do the greedy part and just, but I kind of like it like that, because I want my Pokemon to have meaning behind it every capture, to be honest. But ultimately that's what it is. Hopefully it happens. I'm very excited about the Fire Red and Leaf Green. I own them both on GBA, and I'm they're great games. They're remakes of the first games. So
they're doing this for save scamming.
Yeah. No, but of course,
and money.
And
Pokemon
money.
wants your money.
No, but of course, like, as much as I don't like the fact that it is for them to sell more copies, save scumming is a big problem on Pokemon. Like, if ever people miss a shiny Pokemon, they're gonna always reload a save in order to get it as soon as they get that. Like, there is still some save scumming happening even with only 1 save file, and but yeah, that's why they're gonna probably release them separately, because they don't want it to be tied to a renewable save file, kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
Yep.
So
for me, just looking at as games, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to put it.
Yeah.
Buying, I know you don't have to buy, don't get it on me.
Yeah.
But buying Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's very expensive.
Yes.
So if I can get these, the way it sounds like is they'll sell them both individually in the eShop. For the Nintendo Switch 1, it's not exclusive to Switch 2.
No.
Obviously, they're Game Boy games.
Why would they put it exclusive to Switch 2? It's like,
exactly.
That would be the dumbest thing.
the hope the hope is that they make a combo cartridge, kind of like how
Yep.
um Nintendo did,
With
Mario
the
Galaxy
Mario
1 and
Galaxy
2 on
1
a
and 2,
cartridge, right?
exactly.
That would be fantastic. The other rumor is that this will have Pokemon Home integration, so
Of
you can actually
course.
transfer Pokemon from Fire Red all the way up to your
Again, this
current
this comes back
games,
with
which is
what I've
fantastic, which is
said.
very cool.
Yeah,
So,
this comes back with what I said. Like Pokemon Home integration, if you can just save scum and just reload save files, it's not
yeah,
gonna work. You can't
yeah,
have Pokemon Home integration. So of course they have to put separate releases from NSO, and they can't just put it on a
yeah.
subscription service. And again, if there's a physical copy, I'd rather them do that because there's a hope for a physical copy. If there's a physical copy, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm gonna buy it. Of course.
Exactly.
I'm gonna pay $80
This
for two
is
games.
if someone wanted to ask, like if someone was like, I want to start at the beginning for Pokemon,
This
where
is the
should I
one.
start? This is probably the best place
Yeah.
to start is Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's a
Yeah.
remake of the first two games, but a lot more refined because they had about 7-8 years
Yep.
under their belt with
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah, yeah. It's
Um,
after Ruby and
uh,
Sapphire and Emerald. It's like kind of
exactly.
like
So they had really
yeah.
refined it, and it's just the first game.
It's the best versions of the first game. I think there's more Pokemon in them after the post game, but I'm not
There
sure.
There are, because in the
Yeah.
post game there are some certain islands that have a few Kanto
Yeah.
options, or sorry, Johto
Johto
options.
options, which is
Like
cool.
in Fire Red, I always caught a Larvitar so
Yeah.
I could um, make it into a Tyranitar at the
Yeah.
end, so I could use it on like another save because you
Yeah.
can catch one in Fire Red on one of these islands. So especially if you get Tyranitar with Sandstorm.
This
So like it
is
whips up a Sandstorm right at the beginning. Undefeated. Great.
undefeated.
That's my Pokemon knowledge.
But
there
honestly,
for
I'm
you.
excited to
So,
just shiny hunt into old Pokemon games because I've never shiny hunted in old Pokemon
yeah,
games because it's really long. But I'm excited to try it out. I'm excited to
me too.
oh, really excited.
I'm like, I'm always excited to go back to
Yeah.
Kanto. That's our
It's-
gen, so I'm always
But
excited.
let's be honest, Johto is a better generation in my opinion. You go back to Kanto at the end of the game, and you can see whether like
Those games
yeah.
are better. My hot take is that like Johto is not at all better than Kanto, like Pokemon wise, especially. I think the Johto Pokemon are very weak compared to the Kanto, but the Hoenn Pokemon are a lot stronger than both of those
Yes.
generations, like way better.
Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire are literally the best games
Goated.
ever. But like the 3DS
Yeah.
remakes, in my opinion, are better. Like they're the best Pokemon games of all
Yeah.
time. Like there's not even a question. You've mentioned it recently in one of your live stream, but like the post game where you get all the legendary, the kind of like the where you fly with Latias and stuff. It's so fun. There's so much content after
good.
finishing just the base game. It's like there's like I think 800 Pokemon in the game, catchable Pokemon in the game. It's crazy. It's one of the best Pokemon game of all time. Underrated.
Literally. My just before we move on to our main topic, my biggest Pokemon hot take is that Gen 4 really isn't that good.
Which one? Which
that
one is
has
it? Pearl
always
and
been
Diamond?
my hottest Diamond and Pearl. That
I
has
never
always
played
been my
those.
hottest take
You know what's
because
funny?
I actually think they're the weakest.
I never grew up with them. I grew up with Red and Blue, Yellow, and then Ruby and Sapphire, and then Emerald. But I never went into the DS line of Pokemon games. For some reason, I was a big DS kid, but never got into the Pokemon DS. And yeah, I own both the remake of Diamond and Pearl, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl or something. And I'm just not a fan of the chibi art style. I just think I know.
I've always thought the Pokemon were pretty weak. I don't know why. Garchomp is sick, obviously super cool, but I thought those starters were pretty weak.
I love Piplup,
like Chimchar,
Piplup is cool.
and Turtwig.
Turtwig is so mid. Oh my god, his last evolution is like a tree.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
The only thing I really liked about, I think it's Torterra, he's the
Yeah.
end one.
Yeah.
I grew a soft spot for him because he helped me in the final
Ooh,
Elite Four.
nice.
Like, so I got a soft spot for him, but I think his design is ugly as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're the weakest starters, so I'm
Piplup is the
sorry. I'm
best
sorry,
starter
Danko.
of this generation for sure. For sure. Like Emperor
Yeah,
or something.
Empoleon's
Yeah, Empoleon. Yeah,
cool.
that's
Yeah.
so nice.
So sorry, Gen 4
Yeah,
guys. I know you're out there and you're defending the game, but
but
I
it's
always
mid.
thought it was weak. So,
It's Kaka.
but let's get to the meat of Ayo.
What?
Ayo. Let's get
Hey,
to the
hey,
main
yo, hey, yo. Let's go to
to our
let's get to
main
6 or
topic
7 meets.
of the
What?
show. That being the Sony State of Play. It was announced
Yeah,
for last week. 60 minutes.
whole minutes.
There was a ton for them to show off.
Yeah.
And we'll get to our rating at the end, but I think for the most part, we're pretty positive on this presentation. This
Oh
was,
yeah.
I think, the best presentation of the year so far.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Juice. Especially, you know what's coming. You know what announcement I'm gonna be fangirling about. But yeah, yeah,
I have an idea,
yeah,
so let's not waste any time.
yeah.
Let's start with it because there's a lot of games to get
Yep.
into. So we're gonna talk about them all in order. To kick off the show, they announced a sequel to Kenna Bridge of Spirits, that being Kenna
Such a good
Scars
game.
of
Yeah.
Cosmora. I did not see this coming
No, same.
at all.
I thought the IP was literally dead after the first game because it didn't really sell well. Like it kind of sell iffy. So yeah.
Yeah. I tried Kenna Bridge of Spirits. It just didn't click with me.
finished it.
I think it was the gameplay. The combat didn't feel right.
Yeah.
This looks much
Yeah.
better. It looks
does.
like they improved it a
Yeah.
lot.
I played it a lot. I finished it actually, but yeah, the combat of the first game was a little bit weak. It was more of a cartoonish adventure than an actual game, and it was a little bit too hard at some point because I finished it at the harder difficulty.
There was a lot of tough points.
Yeah. It was really hard, but ultimately a fun game. I think it's ex-Pixar devs, not devs, but our ex-Pixar animators that made this game. So looks really great though. I'm gonna say this. It looks fantastic. So can't wait to see the next one.
Yeah, this looks really good, and it looks much improved from the first game. So I'm actually really excited for this. It looks like the combat's just way more refined, looks way better. So great way to start off the show. After that, they announced Ghost of Yote Legends, so the multiplayer mode for Ghost of Yote. I loved Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played Yote yet. I have a friend that swears by Legends. He says it's
really fun.
The best.
It's really
good. So fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I might try it.
I play a lot actually. Like I played when it first came out on PS4 with friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Really loved it. It's really fun. It's kind of like a tower defense kind of game where you have to use your stance in order to like defeat enemies. It's kind of like a big hordes of enemies not at once, but like waves of enemies, and you have kind of like the defend points. It's really fun. I was excited to see it return for Ghost of Yote. I haven't tried it because that group of friends were no longer friends that much anymore. So, but I can't wait. Yeah, but I'm excited to try it at some point. Apparently, the main character, the first one, is kind of like a bad guy in this multiplayer thing. So,
interesting.
Yeah. Or not a bad guy, but he's like shown in the trailer with the red aura. So I don't know. Looks cool.
Interesting.
Looks cool.
Yeah. I know my friend is really excited for this, so I'll see, I guess. After that, they announced the PC port of Death Stranding 2. I thought this game was already on PC.
Yeah, same. So I was like, okay.
I will say, Death Stranding 1 never looked like a game for me. This looks better. Similar to Kenna, the sequel looks more actiony and looks like there's actually more to do.
I
So
haven't played it, but I heard there's a lot more action, and it's like kind of like a movie in a way. So
yeah, I heard that too.
yeah, so
So
can't wait to play
um
it.
For Loop was the next announcement. This is definitely kind of like a lower point
Oh
in the
yeah,
show for me. It's a co-op space shooter roguelite. Didn't really hook me,
no,
didn't really do anything for me. So this is probably the low life for me.
yeah, same. Yeah, I have nothing to say about this game. Honestly, I looked at it, I skipped it because I watched State of Play
Um,
later, and I was like, no,
yeah.
I don't have time. I had to go to the gym, so I was like, wah, wah. No,
Yeah.
skip.
After that, Capcom back again.
Yep.
They showed off more of Pragmata. Now I know you and I both played the demo
Yep.
for Switch 2. I think that same demo is now coming out for PlayStation
Yep.
5. I know you made a big video on the demo, but what are your thoughts on Pragmata coming out?
I genuinely think this is going to be my favorite game of 2026. Like, it has so much going for it. It has such a chaotic combat system, but it just works. Basically, you play as Hugh Williams, which is kind of like an astronaut who has to escape a moon colony with the help of Diana, which is kind of like a pragmata. She's an android child, and yeah. You shoots, Diana does everything else. That's pretty much it. It's really fun. There's kind of like a hacking mini game in between, like whenever you encounter enemies, you have to hack the enemies in order to open their shells and in order to damage them, or else you can't even damage them with a normal firearm. So it's really cool. It's a really interesting concept, but it works really great. It kind of feels like a Resident Evil game, but it's a little bit more fluid. There's a lot of verticality in the level design. There's a lot of platforming involves, kind of like little challenges as well. Really fun, especially the combat. At some point it gets super chaotic. There's multiple enemies coming down on you, and you have to dodge, hack someone, shoot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're what on you?
They're come.
Hey,
whoa. No, but
whoa.
It's honestly, I genuinely think this is going to be my favorite game of 2026. It looks fantastic. The demo is already really great. I cannot wait for it to release. It releases in April, so I think it's gonna be one of the greats.
I'm with you. This immediately became one of my most anticipated games of the year. I had a lot of fun in the demo. I've played it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, same. Exactly.
My only concern for Pragmata is, will the combat still be fun after 8 to 10 hours? That's my only concern. So I guess we'll see
have
when
to
it comes
see.
out.
But based on the trailers, it looks like there's way more abilities than we think. They kind of say in the demo, but like there's ways to upgrade your abilities, but you can't in the demo. With the little lumas or like the squares, the blue squares in the ground that you get after defeating an enemy or like opening a chest. I guess we'll have to see. I mean,
so we'll see.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It looks really cool. And the story looks really interesting as well. Like the banter between the two characters. It's really cool. Oh.
Donkey Kong Bonanza walked, so
Pragmata could run. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After that, Capcom showed more of Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Pragmata, a lot of Resident Evil Requiem. I don't think we need to talk about them at all anymore.
No. RE9 looks cool. Moving on.
After that, this one was a surprise to me. That being Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. So now you're getting the next game in the Legacy of Kain remaster, I guess, train. I think this is the last game.
I think so.
I have them. I actually really want to play them.
Yeah.
This looks really cool. I'm excited to try this.
Yeah, I have the Switch Dual release. I'm very excited to play it as well. What's fun about this game is it comes with a playable demo of an unreleased game, which is really interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yes.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably just pick it up for that fact because I love my video game preservation. I love to play unreleased shit, you know? It's really my jam.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna have to check.
I'm excited. Yeah.
After that, we got Brigadin Abyss. This is like an anime strategy game.
Next.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
You know, nice
All right.
try.
Yeah.
After that,
We
they
got.
talked about Dead or Alive 6.
Wait. You mean Goonery 6, right? Because
True.
this is,
True.
Yeah.
Goonery game, fighting game. Will
6.
return
Yeah. Goonery.
to a
Goonery.
game.
Yeah.
It seems like this is an updated version of Dead or Alive 6 that they're making.
Yeah.
Like a fixed up version. Apparently this got pretty mixed reviews when it initially came out. But don't worry, guys. They announced that there will be another Dead of Alive game coming out soon.
Yeah.
So the Goonery, it will continue.
Will continue.
So don't worry. It's still happening.
It's still happening.
After that, another one that just looks insanely good to me.
It looks really good.
Is Control Resonance.
Yeah.
This is the sequel to Control, or like it's supposed to be happening at the same time.
Yeah, it's really
Control.
weird.
Yeah. The best way to describe Control Resonant is that it's Inception with crazy combat. Like, it looks insanely fun, in my opinion.
It does. It really looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of skipped it a little bit because it was a big part of the presentation. Big. I know, but I've seen it before, so I was like, you know what? I had to really skip. I had to go to the gym. I had to get out of the house. Unfortunately, I had responsibilities, as we say. So I kind of skipped it a little bit. I watched the first minute or two after. I was like, okay, I have to move on. But it looks fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's gonna be a game that I'm probably gonna pick it up when it's on sale. I think that's gonna be yeah.
After that, we got Crimson Moon. It is a gothic style. Souls-like, but there's co-op options. I thought it looked pretty cool. A lot of destruction.
Yeah.
A lot of violence. I thought it looked kind of cool. It looked
all right. Nothing more. Like, I looked at it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Moving on. I don't know why. I was just not really impressed with.
Oh, really? Interesting. See, I thought it looked at least kind of neat.
It looks nice. And no, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really cool. I was just, it didn't do anything for me. I don't know why. It's just, it didn't resonate with me. So I was like, okay.
With you? Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, we got the announcement that Beast of Reincarnation is coming to PlayStation 5. Of course, this is the Game Freak game. It is, it's an action third-person game, but it also looks like it kind of has like bits of Expedition 33 where your wolf has like turn-based combat in it. It looks really neat, actually. The more I see of this game, the more I'm kind of like, I kind of want to play this, actually.
It's a day one purchase for me. It's like,
oh, so there you go.
Yeah, Game Freak cooking, bro. Game Freak without a time constraint of like Pokemon games. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
There you go.
Yeah.
After that, we got something I knew that you would probably be amped for, and that's Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. So this is a collection of Rayman 30th Anniversary, a bunch of different ports of the game all on one, and an unreleased build of the game is also available on it. A physical edition will be launching right away, but you can get the digital one now. So if you want to play
it, I did.
Go for it. See, I know you did. I know you like Rayman, so
I loved it. Like I grew up with the PC version, so the PC the MS-DOS version. Yeah, for some reason I grew up with the MS-DOS version, and
I feel like that wouldn't run great.
Back in the day, it ran great. It's a pretty hard game. Let's be honest. Like it's that's why I've never.
No, it's tough.
Yeah, it's really hard. So I've never really advanced through the game as a kid, but now it just the MS DOS version has kind of like quirks in it where the loading screen kind of like wobbles, and it kind of has like liquid animation in the loading screen, which is really just nostalgic for me for some reason because I grew up with them. But
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of the PS1 version because you have the ability of having infinite lives, infinite continues, all the upgrades at once. It's really fun. It's Rayman 1. I can't wait for Rayman 2 remaster. Like, I really want a Rayman 2 collection. Like, Rayman 2 is one of my greatest platformer of all time, so I think it needs a remaster or a playable build in modern hardware. Oh yeah, pretty excited. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, there you go. After that, we got one, of course, I know you're excited for. We're both excited for.
Yep.
That being Mina the Hollower. It's getting a PS5 edition. Is getting a PS5 exclusive demo coming out very soon, and they reconfirmed that the game will be coming out in spring of 2026. It was originally set for Halloween of last year. It's kind of been radio silent since the delay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still excited, but we need to see this game.
Yeah. It needs to come out.
A lot of bad reports coming out of Yacht Club Games. Apparently, they could go under if this game doesn't do good.
Yeah.
So, we need to see this game like ASAP.
This has to be a knock out of the park. So I'm probably gonna do more videos about it just to kind of like, you know, try to help it a little bit. I guess
you gotta help them.
Gotta help them. No, but like just because I played the PS5 demo. By the way, spoiler alert, it's the same demo as the Switch 2 one, and I don't see a toggle option. Yeah, I don't see a toggle option for 120 Hz on PS5, which is weird. So I'm gonna make a video about that, being like, hey, the best place to play Mina the Hollower is going to be on Switch 2 because you can't play it on whatever. So it's a really great game, really good. A mix between Castlevania and old school Game Boy Color Zelda games, mixed with some Legend of Zelda 2 kind of like mechanics with the level up system and everything. It's really cool. Really cool. Can't wait for this game to release. I really want a physical copy as well, but I don't know if it's going to come soon. So,
yeah. They need your help, guys. They need you to buy this game.
They need you to buy this game, so buy this game.
So... after that, we got Neva Prologue. It's a prologue chapter to Neva, which is an indie game. I've never played it. It's a very artistic indie game. So if you're into that, you should definitely check this out. After that, we got to look at Yako Shinobi Ops. This is like a top-down stealth game, from my understanding. Looks all right. It's still very clearly in early development, so we're not going to see this game for quite a while.
No, exactly.
After that, we got Project Windless.
This looks weird.
And in my notes, I put this as Big Buff Bird Game. So, you play as a very muscular, large
chicken.
Rooster chicken. And you are. It looks like you're like a general of like an army. You dual wield swords, and you go out onto the battlefield and fight a lot of enemies. It's not entirely a Muso. It's basically like Dynasty Warriors if it had more like Souls-like
elements.
Like,
it's made in Montreal too, so I can't like I'm.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's made in Montreal. Yeah, for some reason I was like, okay.
If you like big chickens. This was your game. You were excited for this. So,
like me and my girlfriend were watching the direct, and we're like, "What is this? Like, why is there a chicken just shredding through a bunch of like enemies? It's so weird." Chicken Jackie. So yeah, it looks interesting. It was fake gameplay all throughout the demo, those the trailer. So just be aware, like it wasn't real game. But yeah, let's be honest here.
Let's wait for an official name besides Project Windless. After that, we got another look at Star Wars
Oof.
Galactic Racer.
Oh,
This
oh my
Now
god, this
this
looks
looks
good.
really good.
This is
Yeah.
it's basically Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, but like on speed.
With
It
burnout.
looks so good. And like
Yeah.
at first I was kind of afraid that Pod Racer wouldn't be back, but of course, right at the end of the
They showed
trailer,
some-
they showed some Pod Racer, so I was like, all right, we're back. We back. It looks really good. Sabuba is back as well.
This looks insanely good.
Oh, day one purchase for
One of my favorite racing games of all time is Burnout Paradise.
Yep.
One of my favorite games. Some ex-developers who worked on Burnout and the Need for Speed games are working on this game.
Ooh.
And you can definitely tell because when you do the crashes,
Yeah.
like the
slowdowns,
and
yeah.
they go flying. Like
Yeah,
it
that's
looks
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
I'm super amped for this game. This looks really cool. I'm not really that big a Star Wars guy, but the racing just looks peak.
Yeah.
After that, another look at 007 First Light. We've seen this game a million times.
Yep.
Don't really need to talk about
But it looks good. I'm gonna say it looks good. I might.
It does
pick
look
up.
good.
Yeah.
Like for a James, like a James Bond game.
Kind of impressed.
Yeah. After that, we kind of got like a mini Konami presentation within this presentation.
Yeah, that was weird.
So they had a big presence
Yeah.
kind of near the like latter half of this presentation, and there were some cool announcements, and I know there's some stuff that you're excited for.
Oh yes.
The first big announcement was Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. So it'll have 2 games on it. It'll have Peace Walker, which I know is a fan favorite for many fans. But the big announcement was that Metal Gear Solid 4 is now coming to all these platforms that the game will be released on. The reason it's such a big significance is that emulating PS3 games is
practically
very,
impossible.
Very difficult.
Practically impossible.
It's practically impossible.
Oh.
So now the fact that they've gotten this game off of the PlayStation 3 onto modern platforms is insane. This is a big thing to happen here.
And what's even more crazy is that there's so many IPs in the game, like iPhone, or like basically your UI is an iPhone, is licensed by Apple. So having to renew those IPs as well as having all the licensed music and all of the stuff that makes this game kind of like unportable is crazy. I've never thought I would see the day that this game would be released. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've never played it, so I'm really excited to play it. Really excited.
I knew someone that got this game specifically because they saw Snake in Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Yeah.
And they were like, who's this Snake guy? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, he's in Metal Gear Solid. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4 is coming out. I'm going to try it. And he bought it. And of course, like he was like 12. Like he really didn't understand.
Yeah, he was like, Kojima, you just invaded my brain.
Wait a minute. This is a stealth. Weird. But yeah, I remember when MGS4 came out. It was a big deal. People really liked it. So the fact that it's getting off of the PlayStation 3 and onto modern platform, it's insane. I mean, they had to do it, but not an easy thing to do.
No.
After that, Konami showed off Darwin's Paradox. I think this game looks really cute. You play as an octopus that's literally just like hiding from people trying to kill the octopus. So like it's like 2.5D, so you're hiding. There's a clear Metal Gear Solid inspiration, like you hide under boxes.
But there's a level
in like an army base.
There's a Metal Gear Solid level as well, like inside. It's kind of funny.
It looks pretty goofy. If this is like $15, I'm definitely gonna try it. So this is the game that you probably screamed over.
I was
high. This is probably it.
Oh my god.
That being Castlevania Belmont's Curse, a brand new 2D Castlevania game.
They're so long.
And it's made by the Dead Cells developers. Now, that is a combination that just screams success, if you ask me.
I'm extremely excited about this game. It takes place right after Castlevania Dracula's Curse, which is the third one, the one from the NES, the one as well that got the anime adaptation of the first season, Trevor, Alucard, and Sypha. It looks... Trevor's back in the game. We don't know why he's there. It looks like you're playing maybe Trevor's daughter with Sypha, so... It looks cool. It looks cool. I'm very excited. Lore-wise, I'm very excited. I'm not too fond of the graphics, I will say. The graphics kind of look a little bit Flash-like, but
yeah.
Look,
the combat looks good to me. I think the combat looks fluid. Yeah. And if you're into Dead Cells, you know how good their combat is.
This is going to be a banger. And they've already made a Castlevania project. They've made the DLC.
Exactly.
And there was a kind of like a how can I say this? There was kind of like a Castlevania game inside of the DLC, which you could play as oh my bad. I think either Trevor or Richter, I don't remember, but it was like a side scroller.
I haven't played through it. I think I have it in there somewhere.
It's really good.
The Castlevania. It's called Return to Castlevania.
Return to Castlevania or something like that. I don't remember.
Dead Cells, because Ode to Castlevania
is Vampire Survivor. Yeah. Which is another Castlevania inspired game, you know?
Literally. Yeah. So
it's kind of cool that Konami is kind of working. It looks so good. It looks fantastic. I cannot wait. And it's coming out on Switch too as well, so I'm gonna pick it up there.
It is, This next one, I thought that you would also be excited for because it is a franchise you really enjoy. That being Silent Hill Townfall.
Yes.
Brand new Silent Hill game. It's in first person. It's kind of funny how similar you think about Resident Evil and Silent Hill because Silent Hill F just came out and it's a third person game. Resident Evil was famously in third person for a long time. Silent Hill Townfall is in first person. So like when Resident Evil went first person with 7 and 8. So
I think they want to kind of like do what Capcom did for like their Resident Evil 7 and 8. Just, you know, they want to play it safe a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Obviously, the big thing with this game is that it's in collaboration with Annapurna. They're very famous for doing horror movies and games. Yeah. So that's a good mix.
That's a good mix. I just don't like the settings. Like I think it's in a kind of like a rainy town, like in England or something. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the settings, but I'll have to give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
You gotta try it.
You gotta try it. You gotta buy it, you know.
And then the last Capcom announcement, it was kind of like the announcement in my opinion. That's Rev Noir. It is an anime RPG.
Yeah.
Some interesting combat. But I thought for the most part, Konami seems like they got their act together. Seems like they know what people want. And they're getting back into it, not just pachinko machines.
No, not just pachinko machine. Good job. Like the pachinko machine era is done. It's time to make games. It's time to relive your IPs. You know,
it's time that we get the games back.
Yeah, what's funny about Konami is they have like some of the most legendary IPs, like Castlevania, Metal Gear, and they're doing fuck all with it. I'm sorry, I swore.
Gambling, making slot machines.
Yeah, they're making like Silent Hill 2 swap machine. Like what? Come on now, like just make games, man.
Yep. But yeah, it looks like they're kind of getting their act.
They're
together,
getting back.
So
yeah.
These look. This looks good.
Yep.
After that, this was all gas for me because I was really excited. Yep. That being an announcement of a John Wick game with Keanu Reeves. Yeah, this looks fire.
This looks
insane. In my veins.
It's insane. Yeah.
Like, if the combat is punchy and the gunplay feels good, I will be buying this game day one. Sign me up.
Yep.
I'm
same.
I'm way
very excited.
The John Wick movies are so
They're
cool.
really good.
They are so sick.
They're good to just turn your brain off and just listen to some insane action, you know? So,
yeah. Exactly. This last part is essentially PlayStation's last contributions
Yeah.
to the presentation. They showed off more of Marathon. There's going to be a free to play beta to try it. I, weirdly enough, am actually curious about this game. And I think it's specifically because of the graphics.
Yeah.
This game just looks interesting.
Yeah.
It just has like that 2000s robot look to it. I don't know why.
It has.
I'm curious about it.
Yeah, I think it. I was really interested about the art style as well. I just don't think the game looks great in my opinion, but I think graphic wise and artistic wise it looks fantastic. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the early 2000 yeah. So very excited to see what comes next for Marathon. I'm not a big multiplayer guy, so I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try this free to play
yeah.
week
Yep.
to really kind of understand if it's for me. Because you do have to buy this game. It's not free to play like Destiny 2, so you gotta pay for it.
Which
So
is
I'm
a
gonna
little
see
bit
if I like
weird
it.
coming from Bungie, but I mean,
Yeah. So we'll see. I think they are kind of in a not lucky position, but Arc Raiders has done so well.
yeah,
It seems like people are really into extraction
yeah,
shooters, so they can kind of ride this wave if everything goes to
yeah.
plan.
I think they can ride
So
the
it'll be
wave of
interesting to
extraction
see.
shooters. Yes.
Exactly. Um, After that, PlayStation Plus had some announcements. Spider-Man 2 is going to be on the PlayStation Plus
Which is
Extra.
about time.
I've been
Let's
thinking
be
a lot about
honest.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
2. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot about Spider-Man 2 recently, and how the more I think about it, the more I don't like it, and
Why?
it's really unfortunate
Why?
because they dropped the ball. They fumbled it so bad because the gameplay is amazing,
Yeah.
but the story, it's
Is
crazy how bad they fumbled it and how mediocre it is. It's like I couldn't believe it because the first game story is pretty much perfect. It's like the best
yeah,
Spider-Man story
really good.
in like major
Especially the
media.
ending. Oh my god, the ending is so good.
Literally. But for some reason here, and even Miles Morales, I thought the story was really solid.
It was
Like
good.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is still a good Spider-Man story. Spider-Man 2 just fumbles it. Miles is way worse. Like they write his character very poorly. It seems like it was meant to be a Peter Parker game
Yeah.
but Miles was shoehorned in. Like, yeah, the more I think about this game, the more I'm really upset with how they fumbled it. So
I cannot
I'm
wait for
sorry.
Spider-Man 3. That's what I'm gonna say.
Me too. Yeah. I'm excited for Wolverine that comes out this year.
I am too.
Wolverine, I think, is their chance for redemption because I could dig just some straight up Wolverine action with gore and just really good
I think I'm
time
gonna
police.
wait until Cell though for Wolverine because I'm kind of done with the superhero games. Unfortunately, I just don't. I don't know. Yeah.
I always say I am, and then
And then
see
it
like
comes out and
gameplay,
you're
and I'm
like,
I'm back in.
I'm back in. Yeah, no, I get it.
He put a claw in his head
Yeah.
and he ripped it out. Okay,
It's like,
I'm
okay,
back.
I'm back. Yeah. I don't know. I have to wait and see to see. I have so many games to play, man. I can't. This is the thing. Like,
yeah,
because I recently realized that I have too much games. I know it's crazy fact,
same.
right? But
same.
And I really want to dig into my backlog instead of just buying new games, especially like of course Nintendo games. I'm always gonna buy the first party games because I'm a Nintendo shell.
Yeah,
I love Nintendo. I'm the glazer, so it is what it is. But other than that, I'm trying to pull back a little bit on purchases and just play my backlog because I have so many sealed games or games I haven't even touched in like 10 years. So
same. Yeah. Same. No, I get it.
Yeah.
For sure. After the PlayStation Plus stuff, they kind of had like 3 big things to kind of go over. One was like a final trailer for Soros. This is the same developers from Returnal. This game looks sick.
It looks sick.
I think this looks cool. I think it looks really fun. I want to play through Returnal before playing this though, so I probably won't get it day one. But it looks like they refined a lot of the
Yes.
stuff, and you can go into different environments
Mm.
right from the get go. This looks peak.
The,
This looks
the, the,
pretty
the-
fun.
yeah,
Not
that's
gonna
a,
lie.
I think this is gonna be one of the best games of 2026 for sure. I think it's not talked
I
enough,
agree.
unfortunately, but
No, not at
yeah,
all. I
yeah,
agree. It
yeah,
seems like people are kind of sleeping on this one.
yeah.
Um, and this one too. I mentioned I want to be good at fighting is I want to try it. This one I might try. I'll probably still fail at it. But Marvel Tokon. This is the fighting game. It's PlayStation's exclusive
Mm,
Marvel fighting game.
yeah.
I believe it's made by the same developers that made Dragon Ball Fighters Z.
I
I
think so.
think,
Is it
yeah,
Arc Systems or something like that?
Archangel Works or
Yeah,
something. Like, yeah, either way. This does look very
it
good.
looks really
It does
cool.
look like a lot
Yeah,
of fun. So they showed off some more characters. The game will start with 20
which is a
at
lot.
launch, which doesn't sound like much.
I think it's a lot. 20, I
But I
think it's
think,
a lot.
oh, okay, so
Personally,
there you
yeah.
go. See,
Yeah. But it's a
I've heard some people
3v3,
say
so
it's
I have
not
to
enough.
consider the fact that you have to play
Yeah.
three. No, yeah, I know what you mean, that it's not really a lot considering like you have to have three
Yeah.
people every time. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, no, I get it.
They're obviously going to add more
Of course.
characters. Like
But
they're
is it a
gonna,
free
they have
game?
a. It's not. No, yeah, I think it's like $50. Like, so you have to pay. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there you go. Gotta add some new
Yeah.
characters. And then lastly, the final two announcements surrounding God of War. The first big
Crazy
announcement is that
announcements.
God of War trilogy remake is in early
Yep.
development.
Yep.
The original Kratos voice actor, T.C. Carson, sounds like he's back
Yeah.
in the Kratos role for these games.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
When I
he's
saw
a
him on
funny guy.
camera
Yeah.
and he was talking, I'm like, this is the coolest
Yeah.
guy I've
And
ever seen.
it's funny because he kind of was done dirty whenever Christopher
little
Judge
bit.
came into the role of Kratos, because you know he's not really muscular and they needed a better actor in terms of mocap with the voice of Kratos as well, so they wanted to do an all-in-one, so they chose Christopher Judge without really telling the old guy. So I'm glad he's back. I'm really
Yeah.
glad he's back, and it was a refreshing
fairness,
thing
though,
to see. Yeah.
Christopher Judge is goated.
Oh my
His
god,
voice is
yes.
insane.
Like, let's be honest,
he's
the newer God of War games are better than the originals. I'm sorry. Like, as much as
I
I
also
like the
feel that
original
way.
ones, I think they're better. They're better. So
The big conversation surrounding this is obviously, is this going to be a hack and slash game like the originals,
yeah,
or is this a remake that Santa Monica Studio is doing to make it more like the new games? And I have no idea. I can't tell you where they're going to go with this, but I wouldn't be surprised no matter what they choose.
yeah. I personally think they're gonna go with the third-person remake because there's already collections on PS3 of the like HD remasters of God of War 1, 2, and 3. Not 3, but like God of War 1 and 2 and the PSP games. So them just
3 has a remaster for PS4.
Yeah, but them just upscaling those or kind of like remaking those in the same style, I think it would just be disappointing in my opinion. I would like to see a consistent series where it's all behind Kratos' shoulder, you know, having a different point of view instead of like playing it on top of Kratos. I don't know. I think it would be interesting to see, and I think they could be a little bit more mature, not mature in terms of like the blood and everything, but mature in terms of like subjects they talk about in the games with that kind of like point of view. But let's just say small nitpick, you know.
I saw someone say, what if it was Kratos telling stories to Atreus?
Ooh.
And like he's the narrator,
Yeah.
and then that's like going back to the, and I was like, that's interesting. That I could get behind. Oh man, I don't know. People, man, I've seen some angry people online
It's because I
about
don't
this.
want the.
I don't know.
My problem is I don't want the originals to get overshadowed by the new ones. I think the originals are nearly perfect games.
Yeah.
Like in general. So I really don't want them to just, do a game that is very similar that kind of replace the originals. I
Yeah.
just make them different.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. This is obviously, we're not going to hear about this for a while
Yeah.
because it was basically just it's happening.
Yeah, it's
is
happening.
Basically what they said.
Yeah, there's nothing
so,
in. They started working on it, so it's probably a couple of years since we see something else. Yeah.
But the last thing to kind of hold everyone over, they announced God of War: Sons of Sparta. This is a rumored game that had really started about 6-7 months ago. It is a 2D pixel art prequel of God of War. Like before Kratos was a god, him and his brother Deimos, they're going through an adventure as Spartans. I believe it is a Metroidvania.
I think it is, yes. I'm not sure, but I think it is because I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. It looks all right. I was hoping for something different. I don't know why. Like graphically, it just didn't hook me.
The same.
But I will try this game when it's on sale.
Because it's a little bit expensive.
And I thought, like, when I heard this rumor, I'm like, Metroidvania God of War. Now that is interesting.
I can get behind.
That sounds cool.
But yeah, the art style is a little bit weird. It kind of looks meh in a way. Like the colors, nothing pops out. It's just, Kratos, he's a little teenager. And he's just, he looks boring. And I don't know. What stopped me from buying this game is price tag. $40 is a little bit steep. Yeah. It's a little bit steep, especially here in Canada. I don't know how much it is in the US, but I just can't afford $40 for a Metroidvania that I'm probably going to finish in like 10 hours. It looks good though. I'm not going to like combat wise and like mechanic wise, and it looks cool. I love the fact that it's a prequel of the first game, so it's cool to see kind of like a more of the God of War story. But the price tag is really where it stopped me from buying this game.
Yeah, just in my current position, I have such a big backlog.
Exactly.
The games really have to blow me away to like really jump up for me to play that. And this game, it just didn't blow me away like I was hoping it would.
And nobody
but
talked
I'll probably try
it
when it's on sale for like $20.
Yeah,
like
$20
is like, so we'll have to see. I wasn't disappointed in the game. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At a $20 price tag or like $25, I would have picked it up immediately and play it. But for $40 is too much. It's too steep for a game.
Yeah. $20 to $25 would have been the right price tag for Sons of Sparta. 40 is just, it's a lot to ask for me, at least at this point. I'll get to it eventually, but just not now, unfortunately.
Or I'll wait for a physical release, and then I won't mind paying $40 or $50 for it.
Yeah. But that was the Sony State of Play.
That was a good one.
I do have a couple questions for you, Ben, before we get to our final segment.
Yes.
So, Ben, how would you rate the Sony State of Play?
I would
letter grade.
Yeah, on a letter grade, I would give it a letter grade. I would give it a A+.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really high.
Yeah. No, I think I want to see that from PlayStation State of Play again. I never thought I would say in my life that a State of Play would be good, because every State of Play that we've had over the past year were all bad. Let's be honest here. They've tried to copy Nintendo and they couldn't achieve what Nintendo is doing, what Nintendo is presenting to the world. And it was always just shitty presentation with 3 games or 5 games that nobody cared about. And that was about it. But this one proves me that PlayStation has something in the works, especially with Konami, Castlevania, everything, Rayman 30th anniversary, the Dead or Alive series. Even though it's not my type of game, it's kind of cool to see them there. There's a lot of new games. I'm excited. I think it deserves a higher grade just for the fact that it's a step in the right direction, and I loved it. How about you, Juice? How would you rate these? I'm gonna rephrase that. Juice, how would you rate the state of play on a later grade?
Yeah, I'm similar to you. It gets an A.
Ooh.
I think Sony really stepped up their game here, and I said it in a little thread that Sony outdirected Nintendo.
They did.
And this was a great presentation. There was a lot of really fun games here. They didn't waste any time. They just
straight to the point.
games, little bit of conversation here and there, but they did fantastic. They deserve high praise for the presentation, so they get an A from me. This was really good. This was fantastic.
This was
and
fun.
My question is, because there's some crazy discourse online.
Yeah.
My question to you is PlayStation back?
I think they are, but let's be honest here. PlayStation users don't buy games. So I don't think they're really back. Ultimately, PlayStation users, they only play FIFA, NHL, Madden, NBA, Fortnite. So they're not the biggest in terms of software sales, but I think this might bring more software sales. I think this might bring more software sales on PlayStation 5. Hopefully, I hope so. How about you? Do you think PlayStation is back, Juice?
I think PlayStation, they are back.
Ooh.
I think this discourse about PlayStation, they don't have any games. There's not enough exclusives. I started to feel that way. It felt like, especially the last 2 years, it just hasn't been great. But they've shown up here and said, look, we have exclusive games. We have big games that we want you to buy into. And they did a great job showing that, hey, we're here. We're back. We're here for you to play games on the PlayStation family of consoles. So, yeah, I think PlayStation are totally back.
Ooh.
So I'm excited about it.
Excited.
I like when PlayStation does well. I like when they kind of get told, like, hey, it hasn't been good, and they step up and they're like, "Okay, all right."
Competition is good in the video game world. Let's be honest. Like Nintendo cannot always be the GOAT. They have to be overthrown sometimes, and I think PlayStation did a great job at showing them that they can be great as well. They can be one of the greats. So I'm excited to see what's next for PlayStation.
Me too. Me too. But before we close off the state of play, we got one final segment, that being the no continues nonsense. So, we played King of the Hill last week. This week, we're going to play this or that. I'm just going to give you 9 matchups. You're going to tell me which games you're most amped for. So, Ben, rate these PlayStation games. All right. Which PlayStation games are you most excited for? So, first matchup, we got Kena Scars of Cosmora versus Beast of Reincarnation.
Ooh, I think Beast of Reincarnation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Game Freak is cooking, so for me, it's Beast of Reincarnation for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've made a few of these pretty tough, so I'm really excited.
You're excited to see what's next,
yeah. Next up, we got Pragmata or Resident Evil Requiem.
Oof, that is a hard one. I think Pragmata. Yeah, Pragmata.
There you go. All right. We got Metal Gear Solid Collection 2 versus Rayman 30th Anniversary Collection.
That's another hard one. I have to think here. I think Metal Gear Solid 4 just for the fact that they're re-releasing the fourth one. But that's pretty much it because Rayman is so good. Rayman 1 is really good. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm locking in my pick.
Oh.
It is Metal Gear Solid
Right.
collection. Yeah, for sure.
There you go. Control Resonant or the new John Wick game?
Again, another impossible pick. I would go with the John Wick game because I'm very interested on what the game is and how they will portray John Wick in a video game format. So I think I'm more excited. I think I'm more excited for the John Wick game than the Control game. So yeah, John Wick game for sure.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Star Wars Galactic Racers or
you don't
Hill
even have
Townfall?
to finish. It's gonna be Star Wars Galactic Racers. I'm sorry. Star Wars Galactic Racers is gonna
or
be the
Silent Hill.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love Silent Hill, but Star Wars Galactic Racers for me is going to be probably my favorite game of 2026. So, yeah, Star Wars Galactic Racer it is.
All right.
Like you said, Star Wars. I was like,
this to me,
I can tell you right now. You can stop. It is going to be Star Wars Galactic Racers.
This one, this is the hardest one of the bunch. I made it hard for a reason. Mina the Hollower or Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
Oh my god. It's an impossible one. Because Mina the Hollower is inspired by Castlevania, and Castlevania Belmont's Curse is, Castlevania. You know what? I'm gonna go with Castlevania just because Castlevania is the greatest franchise of all time, and I'm excited about it. But it's a close second. Mina is so close behind it, cause I'm so excited. I was playing the demo today, and it's just so good. So, look, Castlevania Belmont's Curse, but Mina is a close second.
Dang. Really tough. I know. I made them tough.
Yeah, you made them tough.
the last three aren't as tough, but the build-up was there.
Yeah.
Crimson Moon versus Project Windless.
I don't know. I don't. Project Wingless, I guess, because I love chickens. I guess
Guy likes big chickens.
Yeah. Both of them didn't do a lot for me on this presentation, so I will say Project Wingless because it's made in Montreal. Let's represent the Quebec.
God of War, Sons of Sparta, or Legacy of Kain, Defiance Remastered.
I think I'm gonna go with God of War just because it's a new game in the entry and it was shadow dropped the same days. But ultimately, I think Legacy of Kain looks interesting, but God of War for sure. Yeah, God of War.
Last matchup, we got Soros or Marvel Tokon.
I will go with Soros. Marvel Tokon looks fun, but the fact that is a paid game is, I don't know, not for me. So I don't know. Fighting games usually I think should be free, and they should have kind of like a game of service, kind of like scheme. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'll go with Soros. I think it's Soros, right?
Soros, yeah, there you go.
Soros, yeah, Soros. I think.
There you go.
I play Returnal is so good, so I'm excited for Soros. Yep.
There you go. There's your matchups. See,
matchup.
there's some tough ones in there. I know. I made you really think about
the Mina matchup.
What you had to go over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Mina matchup was tough.
Like I'm still debating in my mind which one I would really choose because.
See, he's even thinking about it still.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Sony State of Play. There was a lot of information. There was a whole bunch.
That was a lot
to go through. It was quite the presentation. It's safe to say that we were both pretty impressed. There's a lot of games. I think it's fair to say that there's probably about 8 to 10 games that we're excited for. In this presentation alone. Like Galactic Racers, Kenna, Pragmata, the Metal Gear Solid 2 collection, Control Resonant, John Wick, Mina the Hollower, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. Like,
Silent Hill, Townfall. Like there's
Tons
so
and
many
tons of
games.
games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, 2026 has become a lot more packed than I
Yeah.
think any of us have like anticipated.
Yeah,
But
because it was
I'm
already
here for it. I'm
packed,
really excited.
especially on Nintendo side. Like so many games are coming out in 2026, and like with all of those games coming out as well, I like my wallet cannot follow, unfortunately. Like it's gonna have to be some pick and choosing for games in 2026 for sure.
Yeah. Kind of a sort of a last thing before we kind of say
Mm.
goodbye to everyone. This week, coming up, will mark the 40th anniversary for The Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
So, one last prediction I want out of you, Boons. Will there be anything for The Legend of Zelda 40th anniversary, or will Nintendo go silent?
I don't think they'll go silent because for the 40th anniversary, they have to say something. I don't think they're gonna release something big, but I think they might do a maybe like a match, not a matchup, but a collab with a indie studio like they did with Crypt of the Necromancer, and they did a Cadence of Iroh. I think they're gonna do something like that just to please the fans. But ultimately, I don't think they're gonna do something big. They have. I think they're gonna gear up a good Zelda release with the release of the movie. Is it coming out this year? This year or next year?
Next year.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna do that for next year for sure. They're not gonna do something this year big. I think so. How about you, Juice? What is your biggest prediction for the Zelda 40th anniversary?
Probably nothing. I feel like we should have heard something.
Yes.
At best, it's probably going to be the HD remasters of Wind Waker and Twilight
That'd be
Princess.
cool though.
And then, yeah, like I love Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, some of my favorite games of all time. I mean, Wind Waker is my favorite game
Yeah.
of all time. But I just don't see Nintendo really making a big deal of Zelda's 40th anniversary. But maybe some sales. So if you want some Zelda eShop
Mm.
sales, that'll be
That'll be
something.
cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sorry to disappoint. I don't know. Nintendo's weird. They seem to not care that much
About
about
anniversaries. Yeah.
anniversaries. Yeah, I saw Kid and Krista talking about it, and I usually don't watch them as much anymore just because I think they're so far removed from Nintendo
Yeah.
now. Like they don't actually know that much about certain things.
Yeah. Not to
But
say
they
that they're
said
bad or
when they were at
anything. Like
Nintendo that
I think they're great
no,
people or
no, it's
anything.
just
I just think it's
I just don't listen to them as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
They had mentioned one time that Nintendo was very forward thinking, despite what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
So they don't like to dwell on their past, which, in fairness, we kind of see. They don't really celebrate anniversaries that much.
No.
So would I be surprised if they announced something small like a remaster for the Zelda 40th anniversary? No. Would I be surprised that they announced nothing? Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah, I
by
wouldn't
that
be surprised as well.
at
Like
all. So,
I would like to see something. Just put some respect on Link's
Same.
name. Like come on now, like come on now. I
Put
need
some
something.
respect
Yeah.
on Link's name right now.
Yeah. But
He's 40. He's turning 40.
Yeah, 40.
Please.
He's old.
He's old. Yeah. He's Unk.
He's
hitting Unk status. So
He's definitely Unk status for sure.
exactly. But that will pretty much do it here for us at No Continues. Ben, what do you got working on? What's going on for the next couple of weeks?
I'm currently working on a virtual board review, the Nintendo Switch Online virtual board review. Working on some shorts as usual, working on some more long form. 2026 is going to be a big year for long form. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me right now. How about you, Juice? What are you working on right now?
For the most part, just making some fun TikToks, doing some fun streams, hanging out with whoever wants to hang out in the streams and stuff like that. So We got some stuff coming up this week. I'll probably play a little bit of Mario Tennis Fever for the next couple weeks, play some roguelikes, just
Yeah,
have some fun for the
that's
next
a
couple
fun,
weeks.
yeah,
Really get back into the groove of
of
things, see
things.
who
Yeah,
hangs out with us,
yeah,
chats, games, and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me as per usual. But that'll be it for us here at No Continues. We'll check back in a couple weeks. Let
Thanks.
us know how you thought of the state of play. Let us know all that fun stuff
Yep.
in the YouTube comments. You can also find us, of course, on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Apple, any the
And any
the
place.
platform.
Yeah, you know the platform.
Go find us.
Go
We're
find
there.
us, please.
You'll find us. But thank you for checking in with us. We'll talk to you guys in a couple of weeks. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.